Well, welcome to Peers on Demand. This is Rocky Romero, and it's my pleasure today to introduce you Lee Eisenstaedt, and he's the principal and owner for Leading with Courage Academy. Lee, welcome, and glad to have you here.
Hey, thank you, Rocky. Good morning.
Good morning, and I'm wondering if we can share with us exactly what you do and what your business does, Leading with Courage.
Sure, happy to do that. Leading with Courage Academy is a leadership development academy. We focus on new and emerging leaders, primarily in small to mid-sized companies, and we focus on the new and emerging leaders who want to become or want to make a bigger impact sooner. We do that primarily by helping them be much more aware of their strengths, but probably the more important part of that is their leadership blind spots. And what we found is when you're aware of your blind spots, you can deal with them, you can overcome them, and you can have a much more fulfilling, satisfying career. So that's what
Exactly, and everybody has blind spots. And so I'm curious, who's an ideal client, ideal connection, somebody you'd like to do business with, or somebody who would like to do business with you?
Yeah, while we coach primarily the new and emerging leaders, we find that the owners of companies, CEOs, the people that are going to decide to bring us into their companies are the ones that we want to meet. So we want to meet C-level executives who have new and emerging leaders that need to be trained up. And we find that those new and emerging leaders, while they're in middle market companies, they are having some seismic leadership change happen. It could be a merger. It could be a failed C-suite executive that they've had to replace. They can't afford to have another failure. It could be that they're a family-owned company and they're bringing in the next generation of the family into the business. And they need help transitioning those people into their organizations. So what we want to meet are the decision makers in small to mid-sized companies. Well,
that makes sense to me. So I'm curious, you must have a great story or somebody that you can share a story without maybe naming names confidentially. Sure. About somebody who received tremendous value with you.
Well, I think it's a current client. We just signed them up, and it's a professional services firm. They are merging two firms together. Together, they'll be close to 200 employees, and both firms are about the same size. What their biggest challenge isn't the merging of their systems or how they're which office they're going to work out of or those kinds of issues or branding. They figured all that out. What they have to do quickly is build relationships between the two groups of employees and between the two sets of partners, between the employees or staff and their clients. And what they've retained us to do is implement something that's called Everything DISC. We're authorized partners of Everything DISC. And what that is a behavioral assessment that takes someone maybe 10 minutes to complete. And what it generates is a profile of you that is amazingly accurate. And what you can do with that is run a comparison report between you and anyone else that's taken a Everything DISC assessment. So what this firm is doing is they're in the process of testing all of their employees. They are going to run comparison reports between each person in the firm and and everyone's going to have a 30-minute conversation with the other people on their team to review one-on-one their comparison reports. Well, this is going to accelerate the process of building relationships, of getting to know each other, things that you'll find out over the next 2 years. But why wait that long? Do it now. And they are behind that. So we are in the process of setting up all their testing. They're going to be doing training of all the employees on how to use and interpret these assessments in their workplace. And they're all very excited about moving forward with this. And we think that this is going to make the merger, it just doesn't end with the signing of the agreement. It's really about the need to build relationships. And this firm is terrific at having figured that out. And they brought us on board to help them with that.
Wow, that's excellent. So I certainly want to hear the continuing story about that. So if somebody wanted to work with you, how could they reach you? What's the best way to get a hold of you?
Well, easiest is just to call us. Our phone number is 312-827-2643. But you can find that and a lot of other information about us at our website, www.lwcacademy.com. lwcacademy.com. And there you'll find all our contact information. You'll find out about all the services we offer. Something else we do that's quite unique for a firm like us is we do client loyalty assessments for professional service firms that help them grow and understand their customers better. It's really a take on 360 feedback.
Well, Lee, I certainly want to thank you for participating here, and I recognize the value that you bring for businesses and the community and inevitably all of us in the world. Thank you again for who you are, what you do.